Hello everyone, welcome back to another ITHBR lesson. For today, we're going to do something very special. It's a little project that's very easy. It's called Chicken Catch, basically a game about catching chickens. Okay, so let's take a look at today's schedule before we start. Okay, so we're going to talk about Chicken Catch game today. I'm going to show you a video of how it works. Then we're going to explore the coding inside it. Okay, after that, that's the end of this video. But on your own, you will need to watch the teacher's demonstration to understand the full coding. And then you will need to go to Scratch, make your own Chicken Catch project, finish, go back to eCampus ITHBL page, do the self-checklist. Okay, once you're done, that's the end for today. All right, so let's get started. Let's watch the video so we understand how this works. Okay, so that was how Chicken Catch is. It's a very fast game, all right? So how does it work? Basically, this is a clicking reaction game. So you need to click as many chickens as you can. So the chickens include your roosters, your hens, and your chicks. And you have a timer for this, 30 seconds. Okay, so try to score as many points as you can. Click as many chickens as you can. Okay, but of course, this game won't be interesting if you don't have challenges. So let's add some challenges as well. We are going to have the sprites appear and disappear very quickly, okay, to make it extra hard. And we're going to have a distraction, okay? So we're going to have a sprite that's not supposed to be there. It's a snake sprite. If you accidentally click on it, it is going to deduct your points, okay? So be careful, watch out for the snakes. And the game will end when your timer reaches 0. So you got 30 seconds on the clock. Try to catch as many, earn as many points as you can before the time runs out to 0. All right? Okay, so now let's explore a bit of coding. Okay, today's game is pretty simple because all of your sprites have almost the same code. So let's understand this code very properly, okay? So when green flag click when the game starts, all your sprites are going to hide themselves first, okay? So the sprite will hide themselves when the game starts. Now, forever, what's going to happen is there's going to be a set of random properties. Wait random seconds, set size to pick random, go to X random, Y random. So what does this mean? This means that all your sprite properties are randomized. How long it takes for the sprite to appear, its waiting time, the size at which it appears, whether it's a big size or small size, and its position, whether it's here, 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 or here. So all these are completely random in your game today. Okay, your game will choose for you. Once all these are done, then your sprites will start to show themselves. They will wait about 1 second before they finally hide. Okay? And then this is the game over code. If your time runs out, if the time equals to 0, then your sprites will hide themselves permanently. Okay? So this is very simple coding. It's the same for all your sprites, but the second code is just a bit different. Okay? So before we move on to second code, I want to explain a bit more about this position. Okay? What is this position random for? To understand this, we're going to understand how big the scratch screen first. Okay, so this is new. I've never explained it to you before. So let's explore this together. Okay, so we always see our scratch screen as this. Now, how big is it exactly? What is the maximum minimum value on the top and bottom side and the left and right side? So let's see. We know that in the middle of your scratch screen, wherever you put a sprite in the middle, it's always 0, 0, right? So this means that the X position, the Y position is 0. That's in the middle. Okay? So with this understanding, let's look at the left and right. In Scratch, left and right is represented by X. Okay? So if you're going to the right side, your X is actually 240. That's the maximum, right at the edge of the screen, 240. So what about the other edge, the left edge? That would be the opposite, minus 240. Okay, so these numbers you can remember because they are the edges of your scratch screen. Okay, now what about the top and bottom edge? Top and bottom is represented by the letter Y. Okay, the top edge is 180, the bottom edge is minus 180. Okay, your height of the scratch screen is a bit shorter than its length. All right, so that's why these numbers are so unique. Okay, so everyone, what we are doing for today's game is for all our sprites, we are going to make sure that they fit inside our scratch screen and we don't want them to be so near to the edge. So that's why for the position, go to X and Y. We're going to randomize it such that your sprites appear inside the screen. Okay, just a little inside the screen such that it doesn't touch the edge. Okay, with that, it'll be easier to click your sprite. Okay, so that's why we have this randomizer inside your position. Okay, so that's how big the scratch screen is. That's why we have the randomized position for today's game. Okay, let's continue with the code. So today, the second code is different for different sprites. So let's see the second code involved. So this is the interaction. When you click the sprite, what happens? For the rooster, chicken, and chick, when you click the sprite, it's going to change your score by 1. So that's a +1. Start the sound. All the sound effect for different sprite is going to be different. So you have to change the sound. Okay? And of course, once you click the sprite already, you have to hide your sprite. It has to move to a new place. Okay? It can't stay there forever. For your snake, it's similar, but there's a bit of difference. Okay? When the snake is clicked, it's going to change your score not by +1, it's going to minus. Okay, this is a distraction sprite. So -2, and it will play a different sound, biting. Okay, so once done, it will also hide itself, and it will have to choose another position to appear at. Okay, so this is the coding. Now, that's sort of the end of today's group learning, but before I stop the video, I want to explain a bit on what you have to do today. So these are your expectations. You will need to go to Scratch and complete your chicken catch project. Very simple, easy one. Finish, save your work, sign out, go back to eCampus ITHBL page and do your self-checklist. All right, so that's all for today. Enjoy yourself, have fun. See you next time. Bye.